Hi everyone, this is May Park. Welcome to another video tutorial in my blog and YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a one-layer card with a stamped background. I'm also sharing a tip on how to add personal touches to an envelope. I'm going to use 3 stamp sets for today's card. This is stamp set and bouquet dust stamp set from Essentials by Ellen and hand-lettered Christmas stamp set from My Favorite Things. I didn't have the layering guide when I made this card, so I built the flowers in my own way. However, this is the correct image you can create with a scissor stamp set. I'm going to start by cutting my panel into 4¼ inch by 5½ inch using Tmall's tonic paper trimmer out of Altoona Spicy Yogurt cardstock. 9 times out of 10, I use Nina Solo white cardstock for stamping. But this time I'm using Spicy Yogurt cardstock, which looks more close to ivory color. The natural grains in this paper gives it a beautiful earthy texture. I'm placing my A2 size panel inside the original Misty stamping tool and I'm using magnets to hold the paper in place. I'm pulling out my sentiment stamp from the hand-lettered Christmas stamp set. When you create a stamp background with large images, it's always good if you plan out the placement of your sentiment first before you start stamping. I'm going to ink up the stamp with Altoona Jet Black ink. Then I'm closing the Misty cover to stamp it onto my paper. Since I didn't get a good impression, I'm going to stamp one more time to get a nice and intense impression. I'll be using Hero Arts Ombre Light Purple to Grace Juice ink for my flowers and Altoona Moss ink for my stamps. Then I'm going to pull out my stamps from the scissor stamp set and store them temporarily on a plastic tray. That way I can find my stamps quickly and I can also prevent losing them while I'm working on my project. I'm going to start stamping with the larger images first and fill in the gaps with the smaller images later. I'll be stamping the stamps with the Misty stamping tool, but I'll be using a regular acrylic block to stamp my flowers. You can always stamp your images on the card front directly for one-layer card. However, I found that it's easier to get a crisp image when I stamped on a separate cardstock panel. I'm inking my flower stamp with a light shade of purple first. Then I'm using the rock and roll stamping technique to add a darker shade of purple to the bottom of my stamp. I'm going to stamp 2 sides of circles in 3 shades of purple to fill in the gaps between my flowers and stamps. If you don't have a tiny circle stamp, you can use your pen or marker to add some dots. The most fun part of the background stamping is that you can keep stamping as much as you want. It depends on where you stop stamping, you can create a slightly different look of the background. I'll be mounting my stamped panel on the A2 size top folding card using Altoona glue tape. That finishes off my card. I'm also going to make a matching envelope using the sentiment from the hand-lettered Christmas stamp set. I'll be stamping the sentiment with the First Mark watermark ink on a flap of my envelope and heat embossing with Altoona Antique Gold embossing powder. This is one of my ways to dress up my envelope. So simple and gorgeous. That's all for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and my card inspired you to create a one-layer card with stamped background. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with another video. Bye bye!